letter B question, which I believe should come before letter A question. Express the vectors A, B, and C in components and in unit vector. So, ang components natin from the original given na ganitong figure, ito na yung magiging components natin. So, you can write your final answer in this manner, or pwede mo din siya isulat yung using the parang mas usual na form na ganito. So, lagyan mo siya ng I hat plus 50 J hat. So, ganun din kay B. Negative 40 I hat plus 40 square root of 3 J hat. And then C, negative 24.07 I hat minus 31.95 J hat. So, any of this form, either ito or ito, I believe is a correct way of showing the components of A, B, and C. And for unit vector naman, ano bang gagawin natin sa unit vector? So, ganito ang concept ng unit vector kasi, from the name itself na unit siya, it is a vector with a magnitude equal to 1. Magnitude should be equal to 1. So, halimbawa, you have a vector na ganito yung length niya. Let's say this is 9 newtons and then meron siyang direction, no, naka-express siya in a certain direction. So, ang unit vector natin is same yung direction niya sa main vector na to, pero 1 lang yung magnitude. Parang ito yung representation ng unit vector niya. 1 newton. Okay? Ganun yung itsura niya. And what's the quickest way to get our unit vector? Sige nga, erasin natin to ngayon. Let's just use this form na lang because this is the more common form na ginagamit natin. Now, we express our unit vector. Si unit vector natin is represented by this variable lambda. So, let's say unit vector A. If you can recall, we get this one by vector A divided by the magnitude of the vector of vector A. Nare-recall nyo pa yan? Bali, ang sagot natin dyan would be a vector pa rin. Diba? Kasi unit vector eh. So, dapat in this form pa din siya, no? Naka-I and J pa rin siya. Pero somehow, na-reduce na yung value na yun. And now, let's put that here. This would be 50 square root of 3I hat plus 50 J hat divided by the magnitude. O, paano kinukuha yung magnitude? 50 square root of 3 squared plus 50 squared. So that lambda A natin, the unit vector for vector A would be, what would this be? 50 square root of 3 for a while. Okay, so this would be 50 square root of 3I hat plus 50 J hat, and yung sa baba, if you compute that, that would give you 100. So, completing that, i-divide mo lang naman siya. Ano yung magiging sagot natin? 50 square root of 3 divided by 100, that would be square root of 3 over 2. O, pwede mo siyang sagot ng ganyan para exact siya. Square root of 3 over 2 I hat plus 1/2 J hat. This would be the unit vector mo for vector A. Okay? So, let me erase this side of the board para matapos natin yung computation natin dito. And we do the same for lambda of B. That's the unit vector of B. Ang mangyayari, negative 40 I hat plus 40 square root of 3 J hat divided by the magnitude, negative 40 squared plus 40 square root of 3 squared. Ano na natin ang magnitude? Okay. Your magnitude is 80. So this would give you negative 40 I hat plus 40 square root of 3 j hat over 80. So, i-divide mo siya. Unit vector ng b natin would be negative 1/2 I hat plus, how much is this? Square root of 3 over 2 j. So this is your unit vector for b. Okay? You do the same for c. For c naman, we do the same. So you have negative 24.07 I hat minus 31.95 j hat divided by the magnitude. Okay, that's 24, negative 24.07 squared plus negative 31.95 squared. Okay? Siguro, diretsuhin ko na lang sa final answer since wala na tayong space. But, if you're following the video, the magnitude should be equal to 40. Approximately 40 yung nandito sa ginamit nito. So, if that is 40, our lambda would be, this would be 0.60 or 0.601, negative 0.602 I hat, and then minus, that's 31.95 divided by 40, this would be 0.799 j hat. This would be your lambda c. So unit vector, vector over the magnitude of that vector.